tender shade of ache, like a fragile promise that was destined to break. I'm leaning my forehead on the cool window pane, tracing the path of a violet-colored rain.
The twilight hit me with a heavy velvet hand across the vast reaches of this lonely land. I'm wearing the mark of the sunset on my skin, the color of the trouble that I've gotten us in.
A darker kind of bloom, a deep and quiet stain, finding the beauty in the center of the pain. Wear it like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky.
The clouds are swollen like a weeping, tired eye, reflecting the weight of a heavy goodbye. I carry the pigment in the marrow of the bone, a colorful secret that is mine alone.
The shadows are blooming like a flower of ink, pushing the sanity right to the brink. We're stained by the contact, we're marked by the touch of a phantom, of a feeling that cost us too much. A darker kind of bloom, a deep and quiet stain, finding the beauty in the center of the pain. Wear it like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky.
That we made, let the blue deepen, let the color grow into the depths that the daylight won't know.
Indigo bruise, nothing to lose. Wear it like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky. Indigo The pews are all covered in a fine gray silt, beneath the high rafters that the ancestors built. I'm reading the scripture from a moth-eaten page, the wisdom of sorrow and the comfort of age.
The preacher is silent, the choir's gone home, leaving the spirits in the chapel to roam. I've got a suitcase of sins and a bucket of tears, trying to outrun the ghost of my fears. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night. Singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. Hey, it's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. The hymnal is missing the notes of the joy, the simple belief of a girl and a boy. Now we're just wanderers in a parched holy land, holding the truth in a trembling hand. The incense is powder, the water is sand, scattered like seeds across a desolate strand. But the rhythm is ancient and the melody's deep, waking the faith that was falling asleep. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night. Singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. The only religion that's worthy of trust. Dusty gospel, hear the sound, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight. Dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. Dusty gospel, dusty gospel, the dust. Shallow and the rocks are all sharp, playing a tune on a skeletal harp. I'm planting the memories of the people we lost, ignoring the winter and the coming of frost. The field is a gallery of the ribs and the jars, governed by ancient and pitiless laws. I'll dig a new furrow in the hardened debris to find a small corner
hard as the hate. Standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
The skulls are like lanterns with no candles inside, witnessing the ego and the death of the pride. I'll hang my transgressions on the branches of pine and wait for the judgment of the cosmic design. The worms are the weavers of a subterranean lace, covering the lines of a beautiful face. We're part of the cycle, we're part of the ground, where the meaning of the silence is finally found. White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, walking the roads in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone. Waiting for the light of the eternal dawn. Bone orchard, deep, deep, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone. Bone orchard, the bone orchard, orchard. I'm drifting through a sea of a liquid mercury, searching for the anchor that could set my spirit free. The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned in the deepest reflection that I've ever found. I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you. A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality
of a permanent rest. The current's pulling but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore. Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold. In this watery place, silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
Silver anchor,
hold fast. The afternoon is a penny that's been worn to the bone, the most expensive silence I've ever known. I'm tracing the wires that run through the wall, waiting for the energy to finally fall.
There's a metallic pulse in the palm of my hand, a rhythmic vibration across the dry land. I'm a conductor of the heat and the light,
chasing the sparks through the middle of the night. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequencies calling to mine, a network of longing, a grid of desire, setting the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre.
the poles are all leaning like the giants in sleep, guarding the messages we're too afraid to keep. I'll climb to the rafters, I'll touch the live lead, to wake up the ghost of the things that we said.
The air is a magnet, the sky is a glow of a subterranean current that starts to grow. We are wired for for the tension, we are wired for the spark, leaving a trail of the light in the dark. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind, a network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. In the middle of the night, copper veins pulsing light. Design, your jagged frequency is calling to mind, a network of longing, a grid of desire, setting the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. Copper veins, hear the light in the veins. I'm carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold,
hiding the stories that were never quite told. I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark,
searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest,
looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
The chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, this the redemption we were too afraid to ask? Marble veins pulsing warm. Blood is flowing through the marble veins. Oh, the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. We're breathing marble veins, marble veins, marble veins. The peak is a diamond of a sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghost, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath, to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death.
Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grained under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold, to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
Until everything is frozen and perfectly still.
The silence is the power, the silence is the grace, in the whiteout center of this holy place. Silent avalanche, cold white, caught in the silent avalanche tonight. Oh, buried in the powder and the cold white light. Oh, no sound The air is a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me.
I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo,
into the places where the heavy things go.
the earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight,
Measuring the pull of a motionless fate.
I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead,
Wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush. Falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
the clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick.
The silence is honey,
Golden and thick, I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake.
the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a home.
Waiting for the morning that will never quite come.
We're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull.
Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush. Falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
Don't try to swim,
Don't try to run,
close all the doors.
shut all the
The
eyes.
bottom is warm and the bottom is deep. The
Only true promise that we're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity,
sink with me.
sink with me. The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth.
The stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arch is where the ancestors marched. I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust.
A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain.
For my ribs there's a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread, I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit and mine.
The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand, walking the miles of a desolate land. Every hollow is a temple, every craving is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. The pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty, I'm still yearning. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. Are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
The temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom. that no doctor can heal.
A rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real.
Delirious and soft,
smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum, waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll wrap you in the texture of a feverish daze, lost in the spiral of the passionate haze.
The mercury is climbing in the glass of the bone, the most exquisite torture I have ever known.
No medicine needed, no water or ice, just the heat of the body and the roll of the dice.
Delirious and soft,
Smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, believer. Heat sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Swollen with the forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass.
The roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown. I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie,
under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gone, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap.
I carve your initials in the bark of the pine, a permanent mark of a love so malign. The crows are the jurors, the owls are the judge, holding ancient and shivering grudge. The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gone, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap.
Carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold, hiding the stories that were never quite told.
I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark, searching for a pulse force or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest, looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
The chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
Let the light in,
Let the light in,
where the story of the life can finally begin. No more the sculpture,
no more the mask. Is this the redemption we were too afraid to ask?
marble veins pulsing.
Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. Oh, a heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Marble veins, we're breathing marble veins. Marble veins. The crown is a circle of a sharpened regret, a heavy reminder of the sun that has set. I'm sitting on splinters in a ballroom of glass, watching the ghosts of my dignity pass.
The kingdom is briars and the subjects are crows, guarding the secret that the wilderness knows. I'll kneel at your feet on the cold granite floor, while the wolves of the winter howl outside the door.
Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thought
scepter is hemlock and the robe is of nettle, testing the strength of your internal metal. I'll build you a fortress of 1,000 mistakes to shelter the heart that so quietly aches.
The ivy is climbing the walls of the hall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. No gold in the treasury, no wine in the jar, just the light of a dying and distant star. Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
Break all the seals until the true skin of the spirit reveals. It's better to bleed than to never feel it all in the magnificent ruins of the judgment hall.
Thorny throne, sit alone. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain. Thorny throne,
The thorny throne.
The garden is forged in a furnace of red, where the living are silent and the metal is fed.
I'm touching the blossom of a cold black rose,
Tracing the geometry that the blacksmith knows.
the stem is a wire and the leaf is a blade. In the factory of shadows that the humans have made,
I'm harvesting anchors from the flower of steel, trying to remember how the soft things feel. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
shining like armor
in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter,
They won't bend in the gale.
a love made of metal that was
Destined to fail, harder than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known.
The fragrance is rust and the nectar is oil, feeding the roots.
In the metallic soil,
I'll build you a bouquet of the scrap and the boat to survive the vibration
of the electric jolt. No color in the orchard, just the gray and the tan. A mechanical nature and a structural plan.
We are blooming in the rivets,
we are growing in the gears, in the cold architecture of our industrial fears. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate line. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight, shining like armor in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter, they won't bend in the gale.
A love made of metal that was destined to fail, harder than a heart,
Heavier than a stone,
the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Is finally complete.
iron petals strike hard.
Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
Shining like armor
in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter, they won't
Bend in the gale,
a love made of metal that was
destined to fail, harder than a heart,
heavier than a stone,
the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Iron petals, don't let them rust. Iron petals, iron petals, the city's screaming in a violet glow, reflecting on the puddles of the oil below. I'm walking the alley where the circuits are bare, feeling the static in the chemical air.
The sounds are all buzzing like a swarm of the bees, bringing the mechanical gods to their knees.
There's a brown kind of poison on the edge of the steel, a reminder of all of the things that we feel. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes.
I'm a signal in the wire, I'm a ghost in the cold.
Looking for a shoulder and a place to unload.
The iron is oxidized, the chrome is all gone,
Leaving us here in the radioactive dawn. The billboards are peeling like a sunburned skin, revealing the hollow that is hiding within.
with sparks in the system,
Where cogs in the gear
trying to outrun the mechanical fear.
Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Afraid in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Neon rust,
stay bright.
Neon The well is a canyon of a dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt.
Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide, nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide.
The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. the ferocity that is burning inside.
That the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace.
Finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal first.